Counting down the hours, watching stars collide. Wish you were right here by my side. Left your oversized hoodie on my bedroom chair. Still smells like vanilla in the autumn air. I made 2 cups of coffee, then I laughed out loud, forgetting you're 1,000 miles away right now. Looking through the photos on my glowing phone. Even in a crowded room, I feel alone without your smile. Every second ticks a little slower today. Got 1,000 sweet words that I'm dying to say. Can you feel the rhythm beating under my chest? Calling your name, putting all of my doubts to rest. 'Cause it's midnight in my head and you're the only dream. Painting colors over places that we never seen. Oh, I miss the way you pull me in and hold me tight. Turn the darkest shadows into golden light. Yeah, distance is a test, but baby we won't fall. You're worth every whisper, every late night call. Check the weather in your city just to see the sky. Wondering if you're looking up as time goes by. Got a playlist of the songs we used to sing in your car. Turns out heaven isn't really that far when I close my eyes. 'Cause it's midnight in my head and you're the only dream. Painting colors over places that we never seen. Oh, I miss the way you pull me in and hold me tight. Turn the darkest shadows into golden light. Yeah, distance is a test, but baby we won't fall. You're worth every whisper, every late night call. 3 more days until your flight touches the ground. Can't wait for the quiet world to spin back around. No more screens between us, no more goodbye tears. Just you and me, erasing all the lonely fears. It's midnight in my head, the morning's almost here. Every little doubt begins to disappear. I can feel your heartbeat echoing in mine. We're just 2 souls tangled up in time. Distance was a test, and darling we survived. You're the reason that my heart is so alive. See you in 3 days, my love. Leave the light on, midnight in my head. Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm right here. The city lights are blurring through the glass. I'm watching all the empty taxis pass. Got a half-read book resting on my knees, but my mind is drifting across the overseas. I told myself I wouldn't check the time, but it's 2 a.m. and you're still on my mind. And I know we said we're strong enough for this, but right now I'd give anything just for a kiss. Oh, the miles are pulling at my seams. You're the only one who walks into my dreams. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I wanna cry, staring at the same moon in this lonely sky. I'm holding all the promises we made, waiting for this heavy distance to fade. I wore the silver bracelet that you bought, a tiny little anchor for my every thought. Your voice notes are the only song I play to make it through the quiet of the day. It's silly how a simple "how are you" can change the sky from gray back into blue. And I know we said we're strong enough for this, but right now I'd give anything just for a kiss. Oh, the miles are pulling at my seams. You're the only one who walks into my dreams. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I wanna cry, staring at the same moon in this lonely sky. I'm holding all the promises we made, waiting for this heavy distance to fade. They say that absence makes the heart grow fond, but I don't need the test to prove our bond. I just want your hair wrapped up in mine. No more counting days, no more tracking time. Pulling at my seams. You're the only one who walks into my dreams. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I wanna cry, staring at the same moon in this lonely sky. I'm holding on to promises we made, waiting for this heavy distance to fade. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to fade. Come back to me soon. Just me and the moon. Tea is getting cold on the saucer again. I'm watching the blur of the passing rain, tracing the patterns of raindrops on glass, counting the hours, waiting for them to pass. I found a ticket stub from our second date, put it in my pocket, try to concentrate, but every single thought just leads back to you. It's a sweet kind of ache, this distance between the brightest colors that I've ever seen. I'm laughing at a joke you told last May, then missing you so much I turn away. It's a tangled mess of happy and blue, but every road I walk, it leads to you. Leads to you, yeah. I'm just missing you, yeah. the cushions just to fill the space, like a phantom memory of your resting face. I'm writing letters that I never sent, just to pretend that I'm talking to a friend. And I see a text pop up on the screen, and suddenly I'm back in the space in between. Sometimes it's heavy, harder than I say, when the sun goes down and you're miles away. But I'll keep the fire warm for when you return, watching the candle, watching it burn. Oh, it's a sweet kind of ache, this distance between the brightest colors that I've ever seen. I'm laughing at a joke you told last May, that missing you so much I turn away. It's a tangled mess of happy and blue, but every road I walk, it leads to you. Head in the clouds, but my heart's on the floor, counting down the days till you walk through that door. It's a crazy little high with the sting of the blue. Everything is better when I'm next to you. Yeah, when I'm next to you. I walked past that bakery on corner and Fifth. Remember that laugh that you started it with? Ordered our favorite but ate it alone. Smiling at voice notes you left on my phone. It's half bittersweet but it keeps me awake. A sweet little promise that never will break. Spill some chamomile tea on my brand new jeans. Got lost in the daydream of where we've been. Looking at the train tracks running out of town, wishing every mile would just turn around. Myself blushing for no reason at all, just waiting on the ring of a late afternoon call. And the clock keeps spinning its hands so slow. Got a pocket full of secrets only we both know. Head in the clouds, but my heart's on the floor, counting down the days till you walk through that door. It's a crazy little high with the sting of the blue. Everything is better when I'm next to you. Yeah, when I'm next to you. I won't let the silence make me forget where the sweetest adventure that hasn't finished yet. No tears on my pillow, just hope in my chest. Loving you is easy, you're the absolute best. In the clouds, but my heart's on the floor, counting down the days till you walk through that door. It's a crazy little high with the sting of the blue. Everything The morning light creeps slow across the floor. I trace the pattern by the open door. Got my headphones on, your playlist is playing, wondering what words you're about to be saying. Half of me is happy just to see your name. The other half is tired of this waiting game. 1,000 miles in the air, I reach out my hand, but you're not there. We're walking on paper thin lines, tangled up in different time. I smile through the screen, but it stings in the dark, missing the warmth of that original spark. Yeah. A vintage jacket that you totally wear, tied up the ribbon that you left in my hair, dancing by the stove while the water starts to boil. Little messy moments that distance cannot spoil. I laugh at the clumsy things we used to do before I turned quiet, wishing it was you. Heavy sigh in the evening air, looking at the shadows on an empty chair. It's hard, oh it's hard, but I choose you again. Through the sun, through the storm, through the pouring running on a loop, heart skipping a beat. I'm walking on air, though I'm touching the street. It's a beautiful wreck, this missing you so. Watching the seasons just come and then go. I'm laughing at ghosts of the jokes that we shared, and crying at night when the silence is bare. I found your old hoodie, it's still in the drawer. I wear it to dinner, I wear it to the store. It's a safety blanket, a piece of your skin. I'm tracing the threads where the memories begin. Some days it's easy like wind in my hair, other days it's heavy, this weight that I bear. Counting the seconds, the minutes, the days, caught in a sweet never-ending haze. Running on a loop, heart skipping a beat. I'm walking on air, though I'm touching the street. It's a beautiful wreck, this missing you so. Watching the seasons just come and then go. I'm laughing at ghosts of the jokes that we shared, and is bare. I saw a movie we talked about once. It wasn't that good, but I was such a dunce, thinking of how you'd have hated the plot. I laughed out loud in a theater that's hot. Then the ending came and I felt such a sting, like a bird in the winter with a broken wing. Is it crazy to love like a fire in the rain, to hold on so tight to a beautiful pain? I don't want the comfort, I don't want the ease, I just want the chaos that brings me to my knees. Riding on a loop, heart skipping a beat. I'm walking on air, I'm touching the street. It's a beautiful wreck, this missing you soul. Watching the seasons just come and then go. I'm laughing at ghosts of the jokes that we shared, and crying at night when the silence is bare. Yeah, the silence is bare, but I'm still here, waiting for you. I'm staring at the map on the wall tonight, pinning down the places where we'll meet in the light. It's a game I play to pass the time, like finding a rhythm in a broken rhyme. I bought a ticket for a train that won't leave for weeks, just to see the station where we'll press our cheeks. And all the distance is a shadow that's growing tall, but I'm standing my ground now, waiting for the call. Sometimes I smile at a memory in the rain, sometimes I'm aching calling out your name. It's a balance of the sweet and the bitter sting, but love is the only song I wanna sing. I saw you in a dream, you were wearing that blue coat, walking by the harbor near the fishing boat. We talked about nothing for a million years, wiping away all the salty, lonely tears. I woke up reaching for a hand that wasn't there, just the quiet morning and the empty air. But the calendar's turning one page at a time. Soon you'll be home, soon you'll be mine. And all the distance is a shadow that's growing tall, but I'm standing my ground now, waiting for the call. Sometimes I smile at a memory in the rain, sometimes I'm baking, calling out your name. It's a balance of the sweet and the pages are tearing away. I'm holding my breath for the very last day. Can you feel the countdown in the evening air? I close my eyes and I find you there, caught between the missing and the butterfly wings, listening to the quiet song the midnight sings. One moment I'm crying on an empty phone, the next I'm laughing, never truly alone. It's a fragile kind of magic keeping us aligned, the sweetest obsession running through my mind. I baked that cinnamon recipe you showed to me, left an extra fork beside the apple tree. A silly little habits that I can't undo. Every little motion points directly to you. The hallway is quiet but my thoughts are loud, dancing with your shadow in a phantom crowd. Found a movie ticket crumpled in my pocket scene from that rainy afternoon that felt like a dream. I'm wearing that necklace with the silver key, the one you said would always bring you back to me. I catch my reflection in the window pane, smiling like crazy through the summer rain, caught between the missing and the butterfly wings, listening to the quiet song the midnight sings. One moment I'm crying on an empty phone, the next I'm laughing, never truly alone. It's a fragile kind of magic keeping us aligned, the sweetest obsession running through my mind. No more borders, no more screens, no more living inside daydreams. I hear footsteps coming near, whisper softly in my ear. The countdown is over. You're standing at the door. No more missing. It's the quiet in the middle of the night, missing the way you used to hold me tight. I'm laughing at the memories we made, but the colors start to fade in the shade. Distance is a heavy kind of art, keeping all the pieces of my heart. Counting down the tiles on the kitchen wall, checking every shadow just in case you call. I wrote your name in the steam on the mirror, wishing you were standing, baby, standing near. I'm perfectly fine and I'm falling apart, like a puzzle missing every single star. Every mile is a mountain to climb, but I'm running out of time. Don't let me go, don't let me fall. I'm right here waiting for the final call. I got your old sweater, the one with the hole. It's a little bit of comfort for my lonely soul. Played our favorite record till the needle broke, still smelling like your coffee and your gentle smoke. It's a happy kind of sadness, a beautiful ache. the kind of dream I'm scared to wake from, for goodness sake. It's the quiet in the middle of the night, missing the way you still hold me tight. I'm laughing at the memories we made, but the colors start to fade in the shade. Distance is a heavy kind of art, keeping all the pieces of my heart. Just one more sunrise, then you're home, I'm right here. The apartment is swallowed in twilight gray. Another long week, slowly slipping away. I leave all the curtains pulled open wide, hoping the starlight will somehow collide with the quiet corner where I sit and write all the things that I wish I could tell you tonight. I am holding on to shadows made of gold, stories in the dark that are waiting to be told. One minute I am steady, laughing at the pain. The next I am reaching through the chilly rain. Distance is an anchor, dragging on the floor, while my heart keeps running straight toward your door. Will you recognize the girl you left behind, or has the lonely world rearranged my mind? Every passing second pulls the string too tight. I'm ready for the dawn to break this endless night. I put on that oversized denim coat, read every single little handwritten note, tucked in the pockets like a secret prayer, pretending for a moment that you're standing there. I catch my reflection in the mirror glass, counting every breath as the hours pass. The horizon is shifting from black into blue, and every waking heartbeat brings me closer to you. I am holding on to shadows made of gold, stories in the dark that are waiting to be told. One minute I am steady, laughing at the pain. The next I am reaching through the chilly rain. Distance is an anchor, dragging on the floor, while my heart keeps running straight toward your door. No more shadows, the light is finally here. Turn the key.